And yet another airline is filing for bankruptcy. This time it is Spirit Airlines. So is this a sign of trouble for the airline industry as a whole? National correspondent Katia Tubman is live to break this all down for us. Katia, good evening.
Good evening, Dan. Spirit Airlines is hoping that a financial restructuring will help it take off again. But travelers might be looking for something more from the airline known for charging less. To refuel, the budget airline announced Monday it had filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Spirit has been plagued by a number of issues as it worked to bounce back from diminished demand caused by the pandemic. The airline has struggled to win back travelers despite offering lower fares for lower service, according to aviation historian Janet Bednarik.
There's a difference between low service and no service. And they're increasingly seeing the budget airlines as no service rather than low service. And they're willing to pay a little bit more to get a little bit of service.
A failed attempt to sell the airline to JetBlue also set it back. Spirit has lost more than $2.5 billion since the start of 2020 and owes debt payments of over $1 billion next year. Overall, airline travel has taken flight again. The International Air Transport Association says the industry is en route to record revenue and a record number of scheduled flights this year.
There has been a bounce back from COVID much faster than I ever thought would happen. And it's got longevity. It wasn't just, in 2023. It's come into 24. And it seems like people really do want to travel.
Spirit Airline passengers will still count among those who want to fly. The airline says all tickets, credits, and loyalty points on the airline remain valid, and travelers can continue to book future flights. Now, Spirit is not the first U.S. airline to face bankruptcy. Both Delta and United Airlines filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in the early 2000s. The last major U.S. airline to file bankruptcy was American Airlines. It filed in 2011, emerging 2 years later after it merged with U.S. Airways. It has since carried the most number of passengers of any U.S. airlines every year. Dan?
National correspondent Katia Tubman for us. Katia, thank you very much.